Are you constantly arguing with your partner over trivial things and you don't even know what the point of it all was afterwards? You can't even talk to each other in a civil way anymore. Conversations are reduced to exchanges about what to have for dinner or complaining that your partner has or hasn't done something. You feel too uncomfortable to discuss the real issues, the things about your relationship that you really want to address. Conversations are reduced to exchanges about what to have for dinner or complaining about what your partner has or hasn't done. You feel too comfortable to talk about the real issues in your relationship in case it erupts into a row. You've spent all your time walking on eggshells, burying your head in the sand and hoping it will sort itself out somehow. But in the meantime, you are so miserable and you want to find another way. The problem is, every time you say something to your partner, they become defensive, and then in turn they attack you, which hurts, and so you retaliate. And this goes backwards and forwards, with more and more nasty comments being exchanged, nothing being resolved. This really can't go on. Something has to be different. So, if you want to be able to talk to your partner about your relationship without it turning into an argument, here are my top tips. Firstly, find a time when you can sit down quietly without being disturbed, when neither of you are being distracted. Turn off your mobile phone, TV, and any other distractions. Decide on a location where you won't be disturbed. It could be somewhere public, like a restaurant or coffee shop, where you know it isn't likely to get heated. Decide on the one thing you want to talk about. Don't add lots of other things to it, as it will just confuse the issue. And then decide on the one best outcome you would like to achieve. Start the conversation by telling your partner how much you care about the relationship and that you want it to be better. Then explain your feelings using the I word. For example, I think, I feel. Don't blame your partner for your feelings. Otherwise, you will get the same results as you have had in the past. And explain the outcome you want ideally to have at the end of it. Then listen without interrupting to what your partner has to say. They may rant a bit, but it will eventually calm down and it will come to an end. By doing so, you may discover things you hadn't heard before that may make for some real meaningful discussions in the future. Be respectful and empathise with your partner. And be prepared to negotiate. And if you don't get everything you want, agree on the things you are both happy with for the time being, End on a happy note and thank your partner for listening and being amenable. And finally, remember, Rome wasn't built in a day. Just take small steps and they will build into much bigger ones in the future.